Project Fear-driven concerns about a post-Brexit exodus from the City of London have proved entirely unfounded, with at least 1,500 firms already having signaled their intention to continue accessing UK markets in accordance with special provisions introduced 2 years ago, a top financier and prominent Brexiteer has said. Daniel Hodson, the director of the London Clearing House, said the figure was many times larger than the number of companies who have applied for licenses to operate in France, underlining the city's role as a pan-European asset which dwarfed every other financial center in the European Union. Mr. Hodson, who is also a former deputy CEO of Nationwide Building Society, outlined his points during a webinar organized by the Bruges Group think tank on Thursday. Afterwards, he told Express, in July 2018 the Bank of England and the Financial Conduct Authority (FCA) jointly announced a temporary permission regime (TPR) to allow qualifying European Economic Area (EEA), not EU, firms to continue to access UK markets and all their benefits, including great liquidity. And 1,500 firms have notified the BO and FCA that they will do so far, probably more post-September. In contrast, although obviously not exactly comparable, only 31 British firms have applied in the same period for a license to operate in France. Mr. Hodson added, "It tells its own story. I think the key point is that the city is a pan-European asset. There is no way that its markets and liquidity can be transferred at a stroke to other European financial centers, not least because they are too small and fragmented. For example, up to 50% of all debt and equity, both government and private, raised within the EU 27 was subscribed or underwritten in London," Mr. Hodson explained. Additionally, 70% of all sovereign debt issued by the EU 27 governments was raised or underwritten in London. A comparison of the banking sectors in the major financial hubs of the EU was likewise highly illustrative, with the UK's valued at £10.2 trillion, significantly larger than that of either Germany or France, £6.9 trillion each, the Netherlands, £2.5 trillion, and ERA, £0.5 trillion, with Mr. Hodson describing the rest of the EU as insignificant in comparison. He said, London handles 40% of all EU asset management funds.